Good morning. I had a request from somebody on the Robalo group to do a video about my prep and packing for our 12-day trip down the Intercoastal. We did this last year and we learned a lot of things. One of the first things was for my Evinrude G2, I needed to have more oil on board. We realized after the first full day that we were going to burn more oil than we thought. And that motor calls for a special oil. It's not as easy to find. So we had to procure some along the way. This year, I think I'm taking 7 gallons with me, just to be sure. Although we're going to be in some more populated places, it would probably be easier to get. We learned last year that we took too many clothes. The weather is going to be warm. We're going to wear bathing suits and t-shirts, maybe one nice fishing shirt to wear out at night. We're staying with friends most places. We're staying at some cottages in Sunbury where we depart from and when we get back. The rest of the trip, last year we stayed in Airbnbs and only stayed one night everywhere we went. Too much packing and unpacking. I suggest if you ever do a trip like this, you spend 2 nights at every destination. We're doing 2 or more nights most places we go this time. Our dog's going with us, so we have to have his dog food, his bag with towels, life jacket for him. I've got my tackle box, 2 inshore rods. Not going to do any offshore fishing on this trip. Going to do some inshore fishing as we go along. We've got 2 beach chairs down in the floor of the R247. The boat is packed. There is not an open spot in storage to put anything. We still have our bags to put on. We're dragging the boat to Sunbury from Raleigh tomorrow morning at 6, about a 5-hour drive. And so our bags will be with us in the car for that night, and then we'll load those on the boat. So I've yet to get everything on it, but I think I've got room, but it will be tight. We're going to spend 5 nights in Jacksonville, so it'll be more unloaded at that time. We take 1 big cooler with us and 1 small cooler to take ashore where we're staying or wherever we beach the boat, maybe anchor, go out on the beach, use our beach chairs. Let's see, plenty of suntan lotion, of course all the safety equipment. We've got an extra prop on board in case something should happen. It's tucked away. Of course, we have a stern anchor. We have a full canvas enclosure. If we hit some bad weather, a thunderstorm or something, we can put the canvas up and motor through it and stay dry and comfortable. Don't like to do it. It's not easy to do. Don't like the canvas up. Most of our weather looks pretty good. I wouldn't do a trip like this in the fall. I think the hurricane and tropical season is too undependable. It takes a lot of planning. We make reservations at marinas for transient docking far before we go, couple of months. That docking can fill up, and with the virus, we weren't sure when people would be traveling north. And so we wanted to make sure that we had dockage, so we do that ahead of time. That's pretty easy to do. What else? I guess that's about it for prep. I might have left something out, obviously, but I got a request to do this. I'll have a link on our group page to our YouTube, and I plan to post more videos than pictures this trip.